Hey there, folks. So San Diego Comic-Con happened while I was away, naturally. It's not like I didn't know. I knew. I made the decision to, actually go and do something, have a life for a little bit. But there was a bunch of stuff that came out, and I will probably devote another video later this week to more of it, especially talking about Marvel's announced Phase 5, and now that we know that Phase 4 is ending with Wakanda Forever, but it is the trailer for the upcoming Wakanda Forever that I want to do a reaction to. So that's what I'm going to take a look at. I'm not planning to do reactions for any of the trailers, though I have seen most of them. I'll make sure I see all of them before I talk further about it or have the live stream on the Council of Geeks channel on Tuesday, as per usual for the bi-weekly. Anyways, Wakanda Forever. Let's see.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. You, darling, don't shed no tear.
Mournful tone, fitting.
No woman, no cry.
I do love that they still have the wonderful colors. Oh, it's like they're mourning in white. That's gorgeous. I almost kind of forgot how pretty this series is. Oh, that's gorgeous shooting.
You can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Namor's in this. I keep forgetting that. There's like a lot of water stuff. I keep forgetting. There he is.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Can't argue with that. Ooh. Ironheart, from the look of it. We introducing Riri? Oh, I love Victoria so much. Somebody's in the suit. Somebody's in the suit. So this is a proper teaser, not a full trailer. We're not getting plot off that yet, which is about what I expected. Okay. It's hard to know how representative it'll be of the film overall, but I'll tell you what, as a teaser, it rides a really wonderful line between being celebratory and mournful. You can feel the sense of loss with Chadwick Boseman no longer around to play the part. But at the same time, it doesn't feel dour. It feels reverent. It feels celebratory of this fictional, granted, nation, people, characters. That's a good vibe. Again, it's hard to know how much of the final film that vibe's going to run through it. I imagine it'll open with that vibe very strongly. However, at some point, the plot has to kick in. I'm not going to say you can't do a movie off just a vibe. You can, but I don't think you can do a Marvel movie off just that. So I really do appreciate the feel of this a lot. I'm wondering, is it going to be Namor trying to claim the Wakandan throne? Is that what they're going to go with? I would think so, because Namor's been all over the place in the history of comics. He traditionally, if he gets involved with stuff on the surface, he tends to be, well, basically an ecological terrorist to a certain degree. He doesn't really care what people on the surface do unless it's affecting deep below the ocean. And one would think Wakanda would be pretty conscious about their impact on the environment, since they are by design such a self-contained nation. Um, that I would think they'd have to be very cautious of that, because, since basically the world didn't know what they were capable of, they weren't expanding out. They couldn't use up and destroy their resources because they couldn't expand out and get more. They had to stay hidden for a long time anyways. So I am going to be curious to find out what it is that ticks him off. If it's been revealed in like a plot synopsis or something, I don't know that, because I actually haven't been following a ton about this since it wrapped filming. So if there's like little bits and pieces that have been released, just assume I don't know. But that, oh God, the aesthetic is gorgeous on this. The color pops so much. It's easy to forget. I've been reminded now because of a upcoming project I've started going back and watching some of the earlier Marvel. It's easy to forget how muted the color palette on a lot of Marvel was for a long time, and just what a breath of fresh air the vibrant colors of Black Panther were, and honestly still are, even now. Even as Marvel movies have lightened up a bit visually, it still feels like the best kind of slap in the face. Yeah. It's really awesome seeing Angela Bassett get to be that commanding, because she has that as a presence. But to see that get focused, yeah, that's good. I'm not going to speculate about who ends up in the suit. The obvious choice would be Shuri, but she's far from the only option available. I'm glad M'Baku is back. I like Winston Duke in general, and in this part a lot. So, for what a teaser does, which is to give you a sense of the feel of the thing, color me sold. I am sold on what I expect from a teaser. Now, when we get proper trailers, we'll start getting indications of story, and we'll see my feelings on that. But right now, just based off what we got here, this looks really good. What did you think of this teaser for Wakanda Forever? Whatever your thoughts are, drop something down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Patreon's what pays the bills, keeps this whole operation up and running. And even if you aren't able to help me out that way, like, share, subscribe. They help me as well. So, don't worry too much about it ultimately, because you can just come on back next time you need a break. Now my thanks to my highest supporting patrons: Robin Moore, Zubin Lutfullah, Tarak, The Thing That Goes Doink in the Anime, Oliver B., Melinda Walters, Imudelki, The Oath of Boy, Vernobulax the Poodle, Zach, Idolin, Tracy Scrabbit, Angry Casperol, Bookworm, Adam, RDL Taylor, Shane Ross, Shayla Gorley, Brendan LaRose, and TT. If you want to hear me possibly butcher your name, check out the rewards on the Patreon. And thanks to all you folks.